Hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial video. In this video we're going to pick up where we left off in the previous video on APA citations. We left off having fully created and formatted a bibliographic citation for a textbook in APA format. In this video we're going to take a look at parenthetical and in-text citations, and we're also going to try to cover how to format the header of your APA document, where you're able to have a different header on the first page than you have on all the subsequent pages to show you how to format the page numbers and everything like that. So let's get into the video. All right, everybody, welcome back to this video, and now we are going to get into how to parenthetically cite this particular textbook, in this case the psychology textbook, using APA citation styling. So just to be super clear about what we're going to do in this video, we're going to learn how to take this textbook that we've cited in the previous video in our bibliography. We're going to learn how to put in-text citations. Okay, so let's say that we're going to cite something, paraphrase something, quote something from this particular book. How do we do that within the context of our essay or our report or our discussion response without committing plagiarism? Right, and that's what citations are all about. So properly acknowledging the author. So let me jump over here to that psychology textbook link. And let's just get into the book so we can find something to talk about. All right, so here's a fact. Right here, the book is saying the Association for Psychological Science was founded in 1988. All right, so that's a fact. If you wanted to mention that, you would need to cite this textbook to claim where you got this information. All right, so let's switch back to our Word document here, and let's paraphrase what we read. Okay, so we don't want to just quote it. We want to say something that is approximately like this. We'll read a little bit more because there's not much there. Seeks to advance the scientific orientation of psychology. So we can definitely paraphrase that using our own words. So let me copy this just so we're all looking at what it is we're trying to paraphrase. So this is just the text that we're going to paraphrase here. So first, let's paraphrase it. Okay, need to turn off that hanging indent. But so how can we rephrase seeks to advance the scientific orientation of psychology without merely substituting word for word, using similes or similar words? Instead, let's try to rephrase it using our own words. So I don't know. I might say something like the Association for Psychological Science endeavors to, and so we have to think about advance the scientific orientation of psychology. So maybe go bring scientific rigor to the discipline of psychology. Okay. So here we are. And let me just get rid of this hanging indent so we're working with normal text. Okay, so now this is how we have paraphrased this above text, and we need to terminate this sentence with something called a parenthetical citation. Okay, that's what we're going to put in these parentheses, hence the name parenthetical. So let me show you how to do that. The very first time that you cite this textbook, you have to attribute authorship to all of the authors listed in your bibliography. Spielman, comma, Jenkins, comma, and Lovett. Make sure that's spelled correctly. All right. And then we'll put comma, space, and then the year of publication 2020, close parentheses, period. All right, so that's a perfectly valid parenthetical citation. So let's take a look at another example so I can show you what to do in subsequent citations. So remember, this is how you would do it for the first citation of the text, okay? The very first time. Now, subsequent citations are going to be different. So let's go back to the book and find something else to... Here we go. Biopsychology explores how our biology influences our behavior. Okay? Biopsychology explores how our biology influences our behavior. We can rephrase that. So let's go down here, and this is going to be the next thing we're going to take a look at. So we're going to have to paraphrase this. So we might say something like biopsychology is the study of how the underlying biological systems of humans change and modify human, we don't want to use the word behavior, so I'm going to say something like human actions, emotions, and thoughts. Okay? So, I mean, maybe you can improve on that, but that's, at least we're not directly quoting the author, and we did a little bit more than merely substitute word for word with similar words. So we actually reinterpreted the sentence and we tried to give it back in our own words and sort of expand upon it a little bit while still maintaining the integrity of the underlying text. Okay, so paraphrasing is an art, not a science. And I may not have done a good job here, but it's sort of what you want to try to endeavor to do. All right, now this time around we're going to conclude with another parenthetical citation at the end of the sentence. But because we've already cited this book once, we don't have to type all the authors. So this time we're going to just type Spielman, comma, and then we're going to type ETAL, period, comma. Okay, and then we'll type the year. So what is this et al? Okay, so this is, we'll get to that. This is subsequent citations. All right, so the question was, what is et al? All right, that's the question. And what this basically means is you're telling the reader that there are other authors, and you're also telling the reader that those authors are properly cited earlier in the text. So if the reader scrolls back up, they'll find the citation with all the authors. Of course, they could definitely scroll down to the bibliography. But the purpose of typing ETAL, period, is so you don't have to continuously type out Spielman, Jenkins, Lovett, right? I think I forgot the and symbol right here. When we're typing three names, we want to terminate with that little ampersand thing there. So when you're typing the subsequent citations, you don't have to type out the names over and over again. This benefits you because you're not having to type it out 1,000 times. It also benefits the reader because nobody wants to have, every other sentence terminate with a nearly page-wide citation with a bunch of authors listed. That would be an interruption to the reader. So that's the purpose of ETAL, period. But make sure you only do that for citations that occur after the first time. All right. Now, in this video, what we did is we took a bibliographic citation, okay, properly formatted. If you didn't see how that was formatted, check a previous video. And then we took that and we saw how to do parenthetical end of sentence APA citations, both the first citation and then the subsequent citations. Okay, and apologies there. I'll put a tooltip in the video there that we need that and symbol when we're typing out the three names. Okay, so now you know how to do it. And in the next video, what we're going to study is how to properly format the header. Okay, that's up here, and that's coming up in the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. If you like that video, please give that video a like, give it a thumbs up, please share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. In the next video, what we're going to do is expand upon the theme and kind of conclude our discussion here by learning how to format the header. Okay, that's the top of your document, and we'll get into that in the next video. Thanks.